Hey, how's it going? Today is Sunday, and we taking a look at something that myself I'm looking to do every Sunday. Perhaps taking a look at different projects, different financial opportunities, do everything what's available for different businesses, right? Whatever station you might find yourself in. Within today's video, I'm gonna be taking a look and starting day with something that I have recently seen since for some reason studying whatever is happening in the world. Perhaps I should focus more whatever is happening within the UK. But either way, within this video, I'm gonna be taking a look at uh, Kra channel and try to understand a little bit better this particular opportunity and what this particular opportunity has to offer. The third channel, also known as a Kra channel, is Kra Isthmus channel is a proposed project. So this project is only having been proposed. At the moment, no one's doing anything right, and there might be a lot of reasons why that might not be a good idea. It might be with a lot of things, right? Well, there's opportunities there. If anything, let's go a little bit deeper to perhaps to understand this particular opportunity and what this opportunity has to offer. Project that aims to connect the Gulf of Thailand with the Andaman Sea across the Kra Isthmus in South Thailand. The channel will offer alternative route to the heavily navigated Strait of Malacca, potentially reducing travel time and distance for shipments of oil to Japan and China. Uh, that's one way to put it. Or if, for whatever reasons, the way how currently China is being supplied with energy, for some reason that might be a problem, since strategically it can position itself in a better way. But either way, it's not necessarily limited to that. Myself, I'm looking at this project as what kind of opportunities that might be able to offer to locals within the region located within the Thailand. Perhaps history is a good place to start. The idea of the channel throughout the Kra Isthmus has been proposed since 1677, with various discussions and explorations occurring in the 19th and 20th centuries. The construction of the road for cargo across the isthmus started in 1993, but until now, a lot of people, a lot of world leaders keep proposing similar projects where they're discussing some of those opportunities up there. I have recently seen some of people doing interesting things. Perhaps there's ways how they can do it, not necessarily it's going into effect and something will happen, right? But it's something that is the discussion constantly happening. Geography: the Kra Isthmus is narrow with a minimum width of 44 kilometers, but with hills reaching a height of 75 meters. Several proposed channel routes include optional throughout different provinces in southern Thailand. Uh, a lot of people are discussing how we can potentially dig it. There's a lot of wild ideas that they were discussing, but I think with modern machinery and the way how they can do it compared to how it was done previously, about 100 years ago, within different channels and how they dig those, uh, there are so many different organizations. Myself, I was taking a look at different mega projects, and some of those organizations would be even based within Europe, three different European countries have such modern machinery where they could potentially dig it. Not necessarily they would have access to these contracts, but as well as there's a lot of perhaps currently people standing idle, even within China, so there can be a competitive process in place where different companies can bid, make an offer of how they themselves as organizations would be able or companies would be able to do it, and perhaps The cheapest one, perhaps best quality one or highest standard one, might win and complete this project. Rationale for such a project would be proponents argue that the channel would provide economic and strategic benefits by reducing shipping time and distance, especially for oil shipments. The Strait of Malacca, a narrow and a busy shipping route, could see reduced traffic with the completion of the Thai channel. So there, perhaps that would be some economic incentives of doing such a project. But again, if anything, we need to think about the environment, perhaps not only about the economy, perhaps we can look at what kind of impact that would have on the local environment, if anything. But yeah, I think that could potentially bring a lot of trade and opportunities to locals within the region if it's something that they're interested in. Some of the challenges and concerns opponents raise concerns about the physical division of the country, security risk, potential environmental impact, and the need to manage excavated soil, geo- uh, geopolitical concerns, and the impact of existing ports, such as those in the Straits of Malacca, have also been considered. Yeah, so there's a lot of factors there, right? So perhaps there's going to be impact, right? So if all the trade would move from there into different parts, perhaps that would be some of the impact, right? I have done a little bit of research to understand what's happening there. Perhaps having a number of ways how to travel, but always better to have those options, but while we mitigating risk and manage negative side effects of building such a massive project. Some information that I managed to find online, but it's constantly moving and changing, right? Thailand's prime minister stated that the channel was not the government's priority. So it's not really a priority, they're focusing on other things, right? As well as House of Representatives argue that they set up a committee to study the Thai Channel project. So they're studying perhaps that could benefit large groups of people as well as trade. There's a lot of options there if it's something that they're interested in. So perhaps it might be another 10 years or so. Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a journal, Inkflow. Within this journal, I'm sharing a lot of information with the people who are interested in learning more. Uh, I designed this journal for you to set targets and achieve those targets by having daily routines, working towards your goals every single day. You can build that by taking action and focusing on building a habit. If you were to pick up this journal, I would highly recommend to work from cover to cover. That would give enough time for you to build a habit that will last, right? Every page is like a window, I guess, 24-hour windows that you would have plenty of those in this journal. That would give you enough time to build a habit, right? When focusing on 24 hours, there's the key areas that you should focus within those 24 hours. You can find this in QR code in the corner or description below. Worth mentioning and summarize on international impact. The channel's construction could have implementations for shipping routes and regional geopolitics. Some analysts speculate that it could enhance Chinese naval presence in the Indian Ocean, potentially affecting the ongoing Chinese-India conflict. Uh, I would not necessarily agree or disagree. I don't know. I think it would improve trade overall when it comes to all governments and countries cooperating and working together. That's idea. That's why I'm looking perhaps and how we as a society can improve that trade and reducing cost of shipping and time of shipping. By doing that, I think everyone can benefit, but everyone is focusing on trade and war for whatever reason, right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.